Tell us a little bit about, you guys run the Chip and Chirp tournament too. How did that kind of come about, and what's like the whole idea behind it?
Yeah, so the Chip and Chirp is actually our we do a scramble, what's called the hashtag scramble up. So what we're doing is looking to highlight local content creators, entrepreneurs, and those with a story in the San Diego area. So we've teamed up with Sunday Golf, BombTech, who actually provided a golf bag and clubs so we can host people that have never golfed. And that's
cool.
the specific reason that we chose a scramble format, is because we're not the greatest golfers, but we're gonna keep up and at least keep the ball in play on a par 3 course where we host these things. National City Galena Park has been, I'm gonna call it our home course, which is a beautiful 18-hole course that doesn't have a hole longer than 100 yards. But during these Chip and Chirps, we basically just have a conversation with the people that we're hosting to kind of see how they became creative, what got them creative, how they start their business, and what direction they're going. Because, here at Birdies in the Outfield, Jamel and I, we realized that not everybody can relate to our creativity and how we started. So we're just trying to inspire others, and we're calling ourselves the Creative Catalyst to just try to ignite some creativity in whoever we can.
Right.
So that's the Chip and Chirp. You got anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, more than like kind of getting our community together, we're trying to have it for everybody, basically. So we have women on there, we have chief executives on there. It's a wide range spectrum of who we have on there. And I mean, it's awesome because it's a scramble. So basically when we're doing it, we're rooting for each other. It's not, hey, it's a 2v2, whatever,
Yeah.
So cool. It's a very collective, win-win for everybody.
Oh yeah. Damn. How long have you guys been doing that for?
We started it about a month. We first had my wife Chelsea and his girlfriend Irene on there. We've hosted Alyssa, new lady golfer, Pat Diaz, who is a PGA associate, Noli and Eve from Happy Hour Golf Club. And we have a wide range of people who already scheduled. We're so fortunate. It's actually, to be honest, it's kicking our ass over here. We realized that so many people were going to be interested, and we're so blessed to have this problem. But
it's a good problem to have. I was going to say, it's a really good problem to have.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to get on those brands too, like BombTech and Sunday Golf too, like just to have that backing. And I love that idea of like getting someone out there that hasn't played before. The scramble's the time to do it. That's when you get people hooked on the sport.
Especially what Jamel was talking about in the team format, right? Where their first time may not be so stressful, where it's like, I have to hit this ball to the green, because I mean, I don't know if you guys remember your first time golfing, but I didn't think I was going to get the ball off the ground, let alone hit it left. Yeah. I thought it was diagonally right.
Still do that.
Yeah, exactly. So we're trying to take all the stress off of people and put it on us. And like you said, to work with brands like BombTech, Sunday Golf, Legato, who provides us the balls. We're just so blessed that they have the same mission that we do, is growing the game and getting more people involved. So we're truly, truly blessed to have them with us.
It's funny that you say that too, because I think that especially we've talked about this too with other interviews and other creators where the golf creating spot is so not oversaturated, but it's definitely the one that's like taken up the most ever since COVID and whatnot. And I don't know about you guys, and I'm not thinking of anybody in particular off the top of my head, but like people know when you're bullshitting, and people like know when like you're doing something for just like the notoriety of it. So it's really hard to kind of weed out the people that actually want to grow the game and actually genuinely do it for the benefit of others. And so it's refreshing to hear that. I mean, not that we've had anybody on here that is the other, but it's I definitely I scroll sometimes and I see shit and I'm like, you're just doing this because you want me to double tap, and I'm not gonna do that. But it's cool. It's cool that like TJ said, we've had some other people too that whether they're friends or family just come out and golf, and like, there's no pressure. Like, you have fun. We've been playing for a while, and we're both gonna shank at least 3 or 4 a game, like easy. easy every time. So it's like, who gives a shit? Like, have fun with it.
Yeah, and I think I love that about the space that we're in right now, especially like you're talking about content creators. I think it's starting to move towards that where, I think maybe about a year ago when we first started, people really only cared if you were really, really good.
Right.
And I think it's getting to the point where people just want to be relatable. They just want to be able to be like, oh, can I go golf with TJ and Gary from Basic Bogeys? Can I have a foursome with them and just enjoy my 4-hour or 5-hour round or whatever it may be? And I think that if you have that and that's at the forefront of your goals in your content, then people feel that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and one, I'm going to give him a shout out because I'm wearing his brand new polo, the Bumbling Golfer. So he just did a whole.
Wait, that is his?
This is the polo. It's going to be hard to see, but it's a.
I see it.
The little logos are a golf cart,
Okay.
a microphone because he has a podcast, a laptop, and then a golf bag. And the golf cart's the Acorn Hills, like Bigfoot in the golf cart. But shout out to John because he's big about that, like finding like talking about the affordability in golf and getting people into the game to help grow it. And he's really involved with Scramble. But he just did a cool trip where he's played 18 holes in Canada, flew to Southern California, played 18 holes, and then drove across the border to Mexico. His goal was to play 18 there, but I think he got in like 12 or so before like dark. He wanted to play all in one day. He wanted to play across the continent.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he teed off in Canada at like 6 a.m.
Yeah. And had a flight lined up, had the courses lined up, but just trying to like, he's big about finding these little hidden gems wherever they are, not just in the US, but obviously Canada, Mexico too. And just like that, you can literally go anywhere and golf, but he wanted to be the first one to do it. And so he's got those videos rolling out, but I want to give him a shout out because we're wearing his new polo that he did just for that event. But
Heck yeah.
That's a great polo. And I think you brought up a good point, TJ, and I think they go hand in hand, is affordability and growing the game. I think, it's getting better, but just certain price points, 80, 90, $100 for a polo already limits certain amount of people and demographics that can play the sport of golf. And I think, shout out for that, because that means a lot to us.
Sure.
If you guys are looking for affordable polos for golf, check out acornhills.co and use our code BasicBogeys15 for 15% off your purchase.
Let's go. Love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Got it nailed. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of. Hell yeah, we're trying. Nate's great though. He's like a kid. He's like 22 years old. He's got this company where like it's actually like affordable. Like not even like trying to plug it again. We don't even have to use this part of the interview.
Right? No.
One of the cool things that he does is it's a seed tag. So when you get it, it's a tag that you rip in half and you literally plant in the ground, water it, and it's a tree. It's fucking sick.
What?
That is sick.
Yeah. They're based. He's based out of Pennsylvania. He does all the orders and stuff, and that's top tier stuff.
Yeah, I love that. It's funny. We connected with Nate for a brief period when we first started. But yeah, we'd love to reconnect with Nate. Love the stuff over at Acorn Hills. We know Greg at Content Caddy really loves that stuff. So
Greg Stone. Yeah. We know Greg.
Yeah, Greg Stone, exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rocks that stuff quite a bit.
Yeah, he does. What is it like? Just I guess golfing in San Diego. Is it still tough? Because we had Greg on probably a year ago now. But is it at that time it was tough with people like snagging up tee times? Is it still brutal, or courses becoming more available there? And what's that kind of like?
Yeah, it's still tough to get tee times. We're down in the Chula Vista area, which is like more South San Diego. Mm-hmm. And we truly love going up to the North County and playing their golf because the price point, it's like worth, like the courses up there are absolutely worth the price point compared to some in the South. So it's,
right.
we enjoy going up there, and we love traveling. Obviously, you can see what we do on those trips too. So we don't mind it at all going up there.
Yeah, it is. It's hard, but we're the wrong people to ask, right? We're as of last week, we just went full go birdies in the outfield. So we're
nice.
scheduling tee times, midday Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
So But yes, it is hard. If you were a weekend golfer or you only have a certain amount of time to golf, it is very difficult to grab a tee time. But, I think that's a good problem. It's with growing the game like we've been talking about. I know that the topic keeps coming up, but the more people that are interested in golfing, the more people that are going to
Right.
time. So I just think either more golf courses, or I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I think it's a good problem to have.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the best things that happens when you get a pack course too, like, I mean, we've had it with rounds where we'll get grouped up with some, either single or another Q-some, and like having some cool conversations and connecting with people that are, I've played just this month with a guy that's like 85 that plays every morning at my course. And now I see him there all the time. Like, there's not a morning. I always go out at 7 a.m. like before work. There's not a day that I'm there and this guy, Bill, is not out there already riding or at the clubhouse about to go out and ride. But it's like just meeting people at these courses. We've done it at various courses too, not even like the home spot, but those are some of the best rounds that you don't expect to turn out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and if we can give advice for new golfers, I think, being a new golfer, one of the things that you fear most is conversating and maybe looking like a fool or whatever you consider as a fool. But, as like you're talking, TJ, the connections that you make on a golf course by just having a simple conversation and realizing that everybody's really just out there to have a good time. You never know where that 18 holes is going to take you. And we've met some of the most amazing people on a golf course.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I forgot about this, but Gary, remember Chuck Holler? We met this guy. Dude. It was our practice round for the big 4-day member guest back in last fall. Chuck Holler, I think he was 77 playing in like the senior division. And he went out there and hit every single fairway. And his wife's there with him. I think it was like a couples league, best ball. And here's Chuck just striping it down the middle, every hole. I mean, I feel like he shot like 3 over that day.
He legitimately did not miss a fair. Like, I don't care if it was just 200 yards. He didn't miss a fairway. And every approach shot, just a little dribbler up on the green. He had like a 10-footer, 5-footer every time, just par, bogey, birdie. I'm like,
beautiful
what the fuck
golf,
is this?
right?
Yeah.
Simple,
and
beautiful golf.
His wife out of nowhere drains this like 45-footer with like 5 feet of break on one hole, and we're like, holy shit. What's up with this thing?
It was her ninth shot, but I didn't give a shit because she like literally, I swear to God, she hit it and the thing was like, and went straight in. And TJ and I looked at each other like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Age doesn't matter in golf, huh?
Yeah. It's all about enjoying that round outside.
Oh my God. So what are your kind of the next goals for Birdies in the Outfield? So what's the main goal? What's your focus? And like, I don't know, where do you want to see it grow to?
Man. Obviously, we have big dreams. We see this Chip and Chirp going, not just staying in San Diego, but all over the country, hopefully all over the world, but expanding to bigger courses as well, and being able to still highlight those people, enjoy their company, kind of pick their brain on, what they're trying to do with their life, because we want to set that platform for them. And I mean, if it takes us to, traveling to places, seeing you guys out there in Syracuse,
Hell yeah.
doing a Chip and Chirp out there, that would be that would be awesome to see and grow.
I'd go. That'd be fun as shit. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it'd be awesome.
No, I think like Jamel's saying is, we just want to continue on the course that we're on. I think that we're getting to the point that we're really realizing that we can make a difference in golf, on social media, in people's lives. So we want to continue that in any way that we can. Obviously, that means that we are going to go harder and bigger. So with that, we have to link with more brands. So for us, it's about making sure that we can create a space for us that we're continuously giving back to everyone else while being able to live out our dream. And I think that's our main goal. We do the chip and challenges. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that, where some of the the items that we have from, last time we took a Sunday Golf Loma bag down there, and basically at National City Golf Course, get 2 large buckets, and for 2 hours we'll let people hit balls, and if they hit a certain target, they get to take home a prize. No strings attached. That's the kind of stuff that we love to host. And obviously we don't have all the money in the world, so we need brands and partnerships to do that. But outside of that, we're just looking to give back.
Cool. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Before we get to the rapid fire, just tell everyone where they can find you on social media, online, anything like that.
So you can see us on Instagram right here. We got YouTube, TikTok, and we've got some other stuff cooking too. But for those 3 specifically right now.
Yeah, Birdies in the Outfield. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for watching today's episode.
To see more of our content, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. We can be found at Basic Bogeys on all platforms.
Thanks. We hope to see you on the next one.